Hello, good morning, and welcome to Wittehaus's Monday Morning Mischief, where I, Toby of Wittehaus, waste your time, giving you a glimpse into my world of modern, energy-efficient homes. Today, take a slice. A slice of a wall, that is. I'm going to get all technical on you today. A wall these days has a lot of tasks to take care of. It has to be structural, that is, it has to hold up and carry stuff. It has to offer insulation, meaning it needs to keep an artificial temperature on one side and the natural condition on the other. It has to be watertight, which is to say to keep the rain out. It has to control moisture, which is a tricky business in humid climates. Picture the water droplets on the cup of your iced drink. Picture that in the middle of your wall, and then try not to think of mildew and rot. And it has to look and feel sexy. Of course it does. I will ignore a slew of other things here, like, for example, carbon capturing, sourcing, labor, and whatnot. So let's dive into a section of this house, the Bad residence. This house is essentially created with two buildings around one common courtyard. The courtyard on the second floor. There's the bedroom wing here on this one side, and the living room and kitchen wing on the other, and right there in the middle, the courtyard. To take a look at a wall, I would like you to imagine that we are taking a slice through this building, just like cutting into a cake, and looking to the right here, seeing all the layers of the building on that right side. So there it is, the cake, all the yummy layers with icing on top. And let me see if I can help you see what I see. This is essentially the lower floor of the building. And you can see here the concrete floor and the foundation wall and the ground outside. And this is the wall going up, holding up the roof of that lower floor, which then in turn becomes the floor of the courtyard. I'm showing you this one because I had to literally blow apart the assembly of the roof and the wall to make it all happen. First, a quick look at the roof. On the very top level are the pavers of the courtyard. And this right here is the roof, slanted to the right. And so on a rainy day, picture the rain coming down from the top and finding its way in between the layers into this cavity and on top of the roof layer. So we are installing a water barrier right there and guiding the water into this gutter. And then down and away in the downspout that you can see here further down. And so let me now show you the different aspects of the wall that we just mentioned. So here is the structure, which is 2x6 framing. So you see a stud starting at the foundation wall and going up to the ceiling. And in the cavity of that wall, you can a little bit see the insulation going into that wall. On the left side, we're covering it all with drywall, and on the right side with sheathing that we then cover with a water barrier similar to the one we put on the roof. And its task is to hold off rainwater coming in here from the right. That same water barrier we are using for the moisture protection. So off to the good looks. Here we are choosing to use vertical cedar slats that we let weather to turn a silvery gray in color, and also to receive its own natural patina and natural weather protective qualities. To hold it up and use it to cover the gutter and downspout, we are installing the cedar slats on these furring strips right here that are held up by the standoffs. So what will happen is that the water will pass through the cedar siding into this cavity of the wall and stop at the water barrier that we installed right here. Well, there it is. All that just for a courtyard, or a roof terrace if you will. But sexy it is. I hope this brought some context and clarity to my world of modern and energy-efficient homes, and that I shared with you what it takes to create them. Please subscribe to this channel, find yourself to my website, get yourself a copy of my free design starter guide, and always be welcome to give me a phone call or send me an email. I will leave the links in the show notes. Thank you. Cheers. immensely positive, well-designed spell. What are you trying to say? I don't know. Woo! Yeah. Well, I'd say that's a good take.